Let's discuss 5 transporting points. Ying-Spring points, GB43, clump stream. Location between the 4th and 5th toes, proximal to the margin of the interdigital web. How to find? Locate the interdigital web between the 4th and 5th toes. Then locate GB43 slightly proximal to the margin of the web. GB43 as well as liver 2, stomach 44 are part of the EXUE10 buffet, proximal to the margins of the web between the toes. TB2 is located in a comparable position of the hand between the ring finger and little finger. It is also part of the EXUE9 Jiaxi. Needling up to 0.5 tune vertically or 1 tune obliquely in a proximal direction. Actions indications clears heat, damp heat, and wind, especially from the opposite end of the channel. Comes liver wind. Special features, Ying-Spring point, water point, tonification point. GB43 is effective in treating temporal headaches from rising of liver yang. It is frequently used as a distal point for migraine headache affecting the gallbladder channel on the temples. It is also effective for ear problems such as tinnitus from liver yang rising or otitis media from exterior damp heat. Subdues liver yang, headache, dizziness, blurred vision. Benefits the ears, tinnitus, in tinnitus, deafness, itchy ears, earache. It also resolves damp heat in hypochondrial fullness, breast abscess, swelling of limbs, redness, swelling, and pain of the dorsum of the foot. According to the classic of difficulties, Ying-Spring points are indicated for heat in the body. The gallbladder channel traverses the side of the head, enters the ear, and connects with the eye. GB43, the Ying-Spring point of the gallbladder channel, is indicated for liver and gallbladder heat which ascends along the channel to the head and gives rise to such symptoms as headache, dizziness, deafness, tinnitus, ear pain, redness, and pain of the outer canthus, and itching of the eyes. It is interesting to note, however, that although much use for one-sided headache in the modern-day clinical practice, headache is not mentioned as an indication for this point in any of the major classic texts, although GB43 does appear in point combination for head wind. Both the gallbladder who and the gallbladder channel are prone to suffering from damp heat. It is a general principle of the channels most clearly seen on the leg yang channel that the points close to the knee, especially the Xiaxi points, treat the internal fu, and the more distal points, especially the Jingwell point, the Jingwell and Ying-Spring points, treat disorders of the channel. While not applicable for damp heat, distressing the gallbladder fu, therefore GB43 as befits its distal location is an important point for damp heat, especially in combination with qi stagnation, which congests the channel, giving rise to swelling in various regions of the body. In the upper body, it is indicated for swelling of the cheek or submandibular region. In the chest, it is able to treat pain of the chest and lateral costal region, breast abscess, and discharging breast abscess, reflecting both the pathway of the gallbladder sinew channel to the breast and the close relationship between the gallbladder coupled liver channel and the breast. In the lower border, it may be used for dampness and heat which sink downwards and give rise to swelling of the knee, toes, or dorsum of the foot, and damp erosion and crack between the toes. As water point of the gallbladder meridian, Valiant stream can cool, lubricate, and root the growth of wood, bring clarity and will to the urge to move up and out. Without this, there may be insufficient rooting in the yin and a lack of courage leading to timidity and anxiety ensues. Reflections may be appropriate in firming up plans, but if repeated hesitation means a decisive moment never arrives, then birth and growth don't take place. Hope is disappointed and the The repercussion can affect a person's entire life. If the pure vitality of the gallbladder never expresses its potential and our horizon becomes smaller, we fail to live creatively and with a sense of vision. The ever-onward movement of water, its wheel, is an intimate ally in the well-being of the gallbladder in its ability to move freely and live with determination and courage. When anger, frustrations, volatility of or liver fire have caused stagnation, rigidity, and drying up of growth, this point can tonify and ease the impulse of the gallbladder to forge a passage through life. As the tonification point, it promotes the Shen cycle, mother-child connections, and nurtures wood energy and its smooth flow. A branch of the gallbladder meridian passes through the chest. If there is a gallbladder deficiency, unrootedness, and anxiety, this can be unsettling to the heart. This point can calm and strengthens the gallbladder and is useful for palpitations and high blood pressure. As a Ying-Spring point, it can flush out the meridian and clear heat. It will affect the throat, ears, eyes, and head, and so is used to ease headaches, red eyes, dizziness, tinnitus. Its ability to clear the meridian makes it useful for swelling along the meridian, swelling of the dorsum, knee, and as a distal point as well for facial swelling. Subdues liver yang, benefits the ears, resolve damp heat. Local pain for swelling of the dorsum. Tonification point, water point, Ying-Spring, anti-spring point. Not commonly used as a tonification point because wood is usually more energetically abundant than water. As a distal point, it can be beneficial for problems in the head, face, example, headaches, red or painful eyes, Bell's palsy, tinnitus, or dizziness. If water is in excess, this can give rise to swelling or puffiness in the face or on the meridian pathway itself. This water point can be sedated to cool down anger or frustrations within the person, or conversely can strengthen their resolve if there is a lack of courage. Consider if a wood CF is too brittle or rigid.